What is up, my friends? It is your host, Nick Anderson, also known as Amongst the Whiskey. And today, I am joined by the terrific taster, Jess Smith.
Hi. Thanks for having me.
We're going to be talking all things Four Roses. So like I mentioned, we are going to be exploring all 10 recipes of the Four Roses lineup today. Jess, we've already kind of done this 10 recipe exploration before because we've been on a barrel pick together at Four Roses. Walk people through what the picking experience at Four Roses is like.
Sure. They basically line up 10 barrels from the rick houses, and we are tasked with tasting all of them. So
Completely blind.
Completely blind. We don't know. They have these beautiful little covers over the barrels. And we get to thieve from them and put them in all the glasses, and they have like this lazy Susan that we get to taste out of with the glasses on top. So it's a lot of work. It's a lot of fun, but it's a good way to figure out which recipes you like and which ones you don't because you're blind.
I love that lazy Susan. I think everybody that's been to Four Roses to do a barrel pick has taken the photo or the video of looking down at the lazy Susan, all 10 glasses, spinning it around or doing something silly. It's just iconic, Four Roses.
It is. It's a nice presentation too.
And there's really no other distillery that will present that many barrels for you to pick from.
And no. And then you get to thieve from? No.
Mandy does a good job over there.
Mandy does a phenomenal job, yes. Just top notch.
So today we're going to replicate that experience with 10 blinded Liquid Ministry sample jars. Gave a friend of mine a box full of empty sample jars, and I got back 10 samples with Four Roses barrel strength bottles, represented here by just a blind letter. So all I can see is A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J. We got all the way up to J. That makes 10. That makes 10 recipes represented. There is an answer sheet neither of us have looked at, so we're both going to be blind to this experience.
Yeah. I'm excited.
I have done a similar experiment previously with the 10 recipes that I have. You can see behind us we have all 10 recipes represented for bottles that I have, so I've been able to do this experiment before. I did it in a little bit of a different way. I did a blind bracket, so each recipe got placed into a bracket and it was a head-to-head challenge. Each day I would taste a head-to-head and pick which of the two that I liked the most. It was kind of like my version of March Madness.
Yeah.
It was super fun. I will drop a link to that down in the description. It's a really cool article. It also has all the details. If you don't know what we're talking about with the 10 recipes, you can read about it down there. But I think I'm going to have Jess talk through the different mash bills and the different yeast strains and what they mean before we get into this tasting.
Oh boy, that's pressure. So here's the article that Nick was talking about, a really fun, detailed version of what he considers like March Madness. So you can see the bracket there with all of the different recipes that Four Roses offers. And then he goes into more detail in this article with regards to what all of these letters actually mean. So there are 2 letters in each of these recipes that never change. So you'll see number 1 is OBSV. So if we just break this down really quickly, O is the Four Roses distillery. So that letter, as you can see, if you run down from 1 until 10, that letter never changes. And then S is also a letter that is consistent, and that is just indicating that it's straight bourbon whiskey. Where it gets nuanced is you'll see OB and OE. So B and E are the different mash bills in Four Roses. OB is the higher rye mash bill, and you'll see there that it's a mash of 60% corn, 35% rye, and 5% malted barley. And then the E mash bill is the higher corn. So that's 75% corn, 20% rye, and 5% malted barley. Now the letters at the end are different. So there's a V, a K, an O, a Q, and an F. It's a lot. There's 5 different yeast strains. So these are all the yeast strains. And it indicates just different flavor profiles because they're different yeast strains. So V would be delicate fruit and rye. K would be rye and bacon spice. O would be like a rich fruit. Q is rye and light floral characteristics. F is delicate rye and mint. And V is delicate fruit and caramel.
And so when you mix the different mash bills with the different yeasts, it can be subtly different.
Yeah.
but generally, I think the VKOQF that you mentioned follows through for both the B mash bill and the E mash bill.
Yes. Yeah.
F is kind of the interesting one with mint. I don't see many people picking F yeast strain single barrels.
I have a pick that features F, and it's different. And I don't think I've gone to 2 barrel picks with you, and it's very rare that F even makes it in like the top 5 that we have to like.
True.
Right? So yeah, I would agree with you on that.
But somebody ends up picking them, maybe big box chains that are just mailing in an order and saying, pick us a barrel, maybe they get the F.
Maybe they do, yeah.
Because I have F barrels as well, and they just don't tend to be my favorite. Though when you mix OBSF or an OESF into a limited edition, hyper-aged...
Well, that changes things.
Magic can happen in there.
That changes things.
Fantastic rundown. Thank you for the background on the recipes. I think for the viewers, that'll be really helpful for people to understand what the heck we're talking about when we say OBSF, OBSK, OESQ as we get into this tasting.
Right, yeah.
Are you going to wager a guess as to which recipe is which as we go through?
I think I should try. I think you should try too.
Brave.
Maybe. I know that I could pinpoint, I don't know, but I think it'd be easier to pinpoint the mash bills. It's the yeast strains that I would probably get in the weeds. Yeah, I'd get in the weeds of overthinking it, because that's what I do.
Well, we'll do our best, but we will put, for the video purposes, the recipe that we're tasting as we go along.
So you guys will know before we do.
And maybe we'll look like fools guessing all the wrong recipes and mash bills and yeast strains, but we'll do our darndest. Where should we start, at the beginning?
We should.
We want to talk about the new recipes?
Oh, we should talk about the new recipes.
There are new recipes coming.
Yes.
So we're going to have more than just the 10 we have today. If you thought 10 was confusing, there are even more coming. So instead of 10 recipes, there's going to be 20 possible recipes, because there's going to be 2 new mash bills. It looks like they went in 2 different directions here. So from their core range of mash bills, it looks like they went even more rye with one and even less rye with one. So it should be a broader range of flavor. Looks like the lower corn, higher rye mash bill that they're introducing is going to be 52% corn, 43% rye, and 5% malted barley. That's high rye.
That's the highest yet.
That's almost a Four Roses rye.
Yeah.
Which they have not produced in quite a number of years.
Yeah, those are dusties.
We have seen some dusty Four Roses ryes in the flesh, though.
We have. We haven't tasted them, but we have, yes.
That's on our bucket list.
It is.
And then that other new mash bill is going to be the very high corn mash bill. That's going to be 85% corn, 10% rye, 5% malted barley.
Ooh, that's a lot of corn in there.
That's going to be a corny release. Kind of like my humor. But regardless, exciting new times. We're probably not going to see those whiskeys for quite some time. They just got announced last year.
2024.
Through Mellow Moments. And so I wouldn't expect to be able to taste those new mash bills for 5-6 more years, probably.
I'll wait.
We'll be patient. We'll be here, talking whiskey. But that's enough rambling. Let's get to tasting.
I'm ready.
Where should we start? At the beginning?
Yes.
That's a very good place to start. Sample A out of the Liquid Ministry sample jars. One for me, one for you.
Thank you.
We are geared up with plenty of water for this. 10 recipes is no joke. If you ever adventure to do a 10 recipe tasting, please use caution as you go through this much cast strength whiskey. These are oftentimes very high proof. We oftentimes recommend using a spittoon. Highly recommend it. And drink lots of water between samples. Because you really want to reset your palate between sips of the different recipes or the different mash bills, because your palate can get influenced by the stuff that's still on it from the previous sip before you move into another one. And so you get all of this cross-contamination in a tasting when you don't properly cleanse your palate between tastes.
Yep. You drink, I'll smell.
I drink, you smell.
You hydrate, I'll smell.
You got the nose, I got the taste buds. We could just chop ourselves at the lip line and combine the two, and we're a super taster. You got the great nose, I got the great palate.
No, sounds like Dogman, that cartoon. Literally, he's like, his head is stitched onto a human body.
No, we will both be nosing, we will both be tasting.
Okay, no, yeah, okay.
We'll try to be a little bit just kind of surface level. This is not an opportunity to do what we normally do for our reviews, which is a deep dive, hour-long, 2-hour-long tasting with a single glass, trying to find all of its nuance. We'll be a little more surface level, a little quicker tasting through
We'll
these.
try.
We'll try to be quick.
So let's get to it.
Let's get to it.
Jeez.
Enough of this word and enough of this blabbing. Let's get to tasting.
That's hefty.
That is a hefty first sample.
Yeah, this is lovely.
It's a big nose, molassesy,
Yeah.
sticky, thick, with a little bit of underlying spice. Are we already leaning towards a B on this one on the nose?
It's totally a B. Come on, it's totally the higher rye mash bill.
We're not gonna guess. We're not gonna guess the mash bills or anything. What do? We stick our nose in the glass. Oh, that's B.
We could be totally wrong.
It's possible. I do think the taste buds are better at picking recipes than the noses.
You do?
Yeah.
My nose is stronger than my
Maybe.
taste buds.
There are quite a few blenders and distillers that will just make decisions based on noses.
Based on smell.
Yeah.
I mean, when you smell a really bad whiskey, it's unlikely that you're going to be encouraged to taste it.
Yeah, there's no reason to sip it.
Yes.
If it smells faulty, it's going to taste faulty.
Right.
Majority of tasting is signals through your olfactory sense. So
It's nice, though. Get a little bit
that
of
is a
barrel.
very nice
little
nose.
barrel funk.
Yeah, seems well aged.
Yeah.
I mean, color's great on that.
Yeah, the color's really nice. That's the other thing with Four Roses picks is the tiers, right? Do you want to talk about the tiers?
Of course.
That's something I learned when I went to the first barrel pick, because it was all like, what tier is this one?
Yeah. So when people are talking about tiers with Four Roses, they're talking about what level in the rickhouse they're on. With Four Roses in general, all of their warehouses are very short, and so all of the action in the warehouse is really only happening in maybe 50 feet. Maybe they're 50 feet tall. And so these aren't floors in the traditional Kentucky rickhouse sense, where tier 6, meaning floor 6, is 100 feet in the air because of how they set up the ricks. With Four Roses, they're very short.
Yeah.
They're in metal warehouses. Yeah. So they get very high temperature swings when the sun is hitting them. And so the same effect that you'll have in a very big rickhouse happens. The top of the rickhouse is the hottest, and so that high temperature will expand the whiskey, pushes it into the wood, and so you get much more wood interaction out of a high tier, high floor whiskey in Four Roses versus a low tier. Tier 1 at the bottom of the rickhouse, tier 2 is a little higher, 3, 4, 5, 6. How you can tell tier on a barrel number really quickly, that second to last number right there, so this is warehouse FS 13-6L. 6 is the floor, so that second to last number is going to be the floor, and then the letter at the end is going to be the rick that it's on.
More codes.
Everything's code in Kentucky.
So I would venture to guess that maybe this was a higher tier.
Yeah, it's got some significant barrel funk. It's got
just the color alone, too.
Great color, great proof.
Yeah.
It's definitely probably on the higher end of proof as well.
Yeah.
That's the other thing that'll happen when you have high heat in a barrel. Is water evaporation is high, and so proof will generally climb more with those high tiers as well. You can get up to 130 proof on tier 6 versus a tier 1 might typically come out at 115, 120.
Yeah. I wonder how they figure out where to put the barrels, if it's just like a random lottery of like, sure, this barrel will go here, that'll go there, if they're more intentional.
We'll have to ask Brent Elliott next time we're over there.
Brent, if you're watching, we're coming.
Feel free to weigh in down in the comments.
Yeah. All right, let's go taste. I'm ready.
That's
Cheers. Fruity, spicy.
That's good.
Velvety.
Creamy, cherry cordial, but also a little hefty.
My cheeks are getting warm.
That's a pick me up. That's a breakfast bourbon if I ever had one.
Oh my word! It's a really lovely oak in there too. I mean, obviously with the color, but it's not overpowering. This is a really this is a good way to start.
This is going to be tough to top.
It's going to be really tough to top.
This is a great single barrel.
I think it's an OBSK.
That's what I was thinking too. I really was.
How could it not be? It's so good.
We love OBSK.
Yeah.
I've picked 3 OBSKs out of the last 4 barrels that I picked. I think.
So fantastic. But I mean, what's the K? Is that the fruity? What's the K yeast strain?
The K is going to bring in that bacon spice.
Yeah.
And this has bacon spice in spades.
It's really good. It's going to be really hard to top.
It kind of tastes staggy.
That's high praise. It does. It's more, a little more oaky than staggy, though. Because you get that Buffalo Trace fruit.
Yeah. No, it's not a 1-to-1 comparison.
No, but I can see.
Yeah. Do you have a second favorite recipe behind OBSK?
Okay, so this is new for me. I usually am an OB girl because I love like higher rye bourbons, and I just love rye in general. We, however, in April picked an OESO that has been singing to me recently. I don't know, it's like, it just is so comforting. It's really crushable. It's not like a spice bomb in your mouth, which is fine most of the time for me. I don't know. So I think the answer is an OESO right now.
OESO.
Is jiving. Yeah.
I think the yeast strain O had its time for quite some time. Like there were a number of years where I think people were chasing OESO and OBSO a lot.
Yeah.
And I think that was kind of the transition between OESV used to be this enigma. Like people would go nuts for OESV, especially high tier OESVs. I recently talked about that in an Instagram post, and it really sparked an interesting conversation with people that have been in the whiskey world for quite some time. But maybe the O was a nice transition. I think OBSK is just in its heyday right now.
It is in its heyday, but that could just be the barrel, whatever they did. They're just aging well.
Yeah.
Fine whiskey.
I'll get your OESO. I think it's in here.
I think I'm going to get another Glen so I can make an infinity.
Let's make an infinity. I can't drink all of
I
it.
can't drink all of this.
Yeah. Yeah, let's make a GLENFINITY.
Aw, that's funny.
And here's that OESO that Jess loved. Yeah, we picked this one with Liquor Junction, north of Boston. So if you guys are ever in Massachusetts, this is the liquor store to shop at. Really great store picks. Mainly because we're involved, probably.
You, mostly.
And that one was a tier 5 OESO. So really cool. You can see the proof is up there at 60.4%, 120.8 proof. Pretty good one.
Yeah, I'll take your bottle.
Good luck. Wrench it out of my hands. Okay, sample A. How are we feeling on this one?
I like it a lot.
Would you give it a rating? How are you going to place it?
Definitely. Well, out of 5, I'd probably give it a 4 at the moment. It's definitely making me happy.
It's making me very happy. I really want to sip this through. In an effort to try to remain sober through these 10 samples, though, I think we should be dumping these.
Yeah.
Whoop! That's my humble contribution. I think I drank more of mine than you drank of yours. I like that a lot. I would give that a 4 or 5. That's going to be 4.5 out of 5. That's going to be high on my list.
Do we need to write this? I feel like we need to write this down.
Nah.
No?
People in the comment section will keep us honest.
Okay. I'm always ready to grab my pen. Always.
I respect that about you.
Yeah.
If you guys don't know what Jess does, she's a spectacular author. Really great books. Already on the market. Google her. Jess Smith. With a Y. On to sample B. Isn't this tough? Not knowing what we have in the glass.
Yeah.
Super blind. Sample B, you can see these are amongst the whiskey etched, by the way. Gotta give a shout out to Liquid Ministry. Best sample jars in the game, for sure. Check them out. Alright, sample B. What's it gonna be? A little smokier, vanilla forward.
Yeah. Earthy, floral.
Yeah, earthy. Which is interesting because Four Roses rick houses are not open to earth below.
No, they're not. No.
They're of a more modern construction.
It's lighter.
Definitely lighter.
Might be an E.
Lower tier.
Mash.
I don't want to say mash bill until I taste it.
Okay. I have confidence in my nose.
Jess is thinking it's an E mash bill.
It might not be though. Might be because I'm getting more baking spice.
Corn fritters, which would suggest E.
Yeah.
Higher corn.
Corn fritters. It's just more delicate.
Yeah. Which some people probably look for.
It's sweet. Yeah.
It's less exciting nose than A for me.
Yeah. Yeah, it is. But it still smells really nice.
Personal preference, maybe.
Yeah. Let's taste.
Let's. I'm thorough with my sips.
Yeah. You swishing that stuff around. Sometimes with like the 130 plus, you'll swish. My God.
Yeah, I've been tasting a long time.
This is less complex than what we just tasted.
Yeah.
It's lighter. It's not as chatty.
Yeah.
Very sweet. A little dry on the end.
She's on point.
Yeah. It's okay. It's good.
Yeah.
A is going to be so hard to top. We should have started at the end.
How are we going to know? We're blind.
I know. You always start with J.
No.
What did you get?
It's just kind of proof. It's like...
Yeah, there's not a lot going on.
It's like barrel-aged vodka.
It's not that bad. It's not that bad. It's just, it's simple. It's sweet and simple.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with it.
You know what's interesting?
Sweet and simple vanilla, yeah.
All of these pours have been picked, right?
Yeah.
That's what's interesting about
They're all
this
barrel
line.
picks.
Right.
Yeah. Versus going to do a barrel pick, you're sampling from things that Mandy and Brent have tasted and they've
chose
said...
for us to taste through.
Yeah, they're
We're
good enough
tasting
for the
through
program.
what people picked on their own.
Yeah.
Which they thought was the cream of the cream, the crop. When they
Crop
went
of
and
the
did
cream.
when they went and did the barrel pick.
Whose cream is it anyway?
No, I don't know. My point is this is interesting that we're tasting what people thought was the best barrel pick. Oh my gosh.
We're picking from the picks. You can pick your friends, and you can pick your nose, but you can't pick your friend's nose.
Well, you know what you do.
All right, I think I'm done with B.
I am too.
I would give it a 3 out of 5.
I would agree with you on this. Yeah, it's pretty simple.
Into the Glenfinity.
Did you want to guess the mash bill?
OESQ.
You don't think F?
No, there's no mint there.
There's no minty. OESQ. Okay. I'm certain it's an E.
Yeah, that's a pretty blind guess.
I don't know what the E string is. Okay.
Guess. Pretty blind glass guess.
Wow,
Guess the glass. We're only on sample 2. You're going to want to see the end of this one. 3. AKA C. I can't wait to get these stickers off so I can reveal my beautiful Amongst the Whiskey logo that are on these. Can't believe they put the stickers over my logo.
Well, you know, it's a choice.
There's this beautiful, like, blank space between the Amongst the Whiskey etch and between the Liquid Ministry, you know, fill volume levels. But, like, instead they chose to put it not on a blank space. They were like, screw that Amongst the Whiskey guy. He's got no clue what he's talking about.
But I'm going to give him back these bottles anyway.
Okay, on to C.
Yes, I'm ready.
Oh!
Here, give me.
Hold on, yeah, I'm gonna get some notes out of this spilled. If you ever do that, by the way, if you ever spill whiskey, put it on your hands and then rub your hands together to warm them up, and you'll get a divine whiskey experience. Yeah, I feel like we're already acting a fool over here.
Yeah, we're only on number
Sample 3, 2,
C.
3.
Oh, gosh.
We got this.
We'll be fine.
We're gonna rally. Ooh, C is definitely back to something different.
Yeah, it's very similar to A.
Is that part of my spillage? Is that part of my spillage? Woohoo! I'm the Pillsbury Doze boy. I'm the Pillsbury Dome boy of whiskey. You put a little spill on my belly and tickle it. I go woohoo!
Oh my god!
Oh, this is why we can't have nice things.
Yeah. You're making my face so hot. Okay, but this nose is really nice. It's back to being like robust and like doughy now. I get like sticky buns and
Pillsbury Doughboy.
I didn't mean to do. But seriously, it's back to like leaning towards, I think, the higher I mash bill, the B mash bill. It's doughy. Yeah, it's good.
Do you just want to run the rest of this tasting?
I'm trying to keep you on track.
You're running laps. She's running laps around me today.
We've got so many to go through. This is what we do.
And this is obviously why I completely trust your palate and your ability to write about whiskey, is because she's capable of this. I mean, women in general typically have better palates than men. This is proof right here.
You heard it here first.
Yeah, it's like off-profile funk.
I get a little bit of mint. I get but not engineered mint, like mint leaf.
That would explain the off-profile, almost like it's the only recipe that does mint, right?
Might be onto something.
Mint tea, yeah, it's got mint tea.
Right.
Yep.
It took a second for it to like come out though, because you have to get past some of the other stuff. This is way more complex. It's way more chatty than the previous one we had.
Well, it has to bloom. It has to bloom in springtime, you know. It has to. Yeah. It finally has been released from a thick layer of snow, and spring erodes the world into bliss again.
Yes, it does. Okay. He's a poet, too. Let's see.
Whiskey will do that to you.
This has a, I don't want to say toasted, but there's definitely something like warm, like it's taking me to places of warmth. Toast. I don't know.
Toast and tea.
Toast and tea. It's creamy.
Tea and crumpets.
That sounds lovely.
Know what we're doing after this.
It's creamy.
Yeah, it's nice. I don't have a lot to say about it.
That's telling.
Yeah, it's pretty straightforward.
I think it's a little complex.
A little complex. It's not complex.
Well, I'm thinking of the last one we just had, which was...
Yeah, flat.
Yeah, it was like the first blank page in a book, you know? It's just a filler.
Yeah, this has some stuff on the lines.
Yeah, there's words on the page. It could just be like the dedication to the book.
True. Final thoughts on C.
I like it.
I kind of like it.
I think it's an OBSF.
OBSF?
OBSF.
I'll go with your guess, because, yeah, I don't know. Can't place that one. Into the Glenfinity it goes! That's going to be an interesting sip at the end of this.
It's going to be really full. Okay, next.
I will try to pour smaller for future ones.
Okay. Yeah, it's getting pretty full.
And on to D we go! Nanners.
Bananas?
This one's got nanners on it.
Yeah, I can see that. I also just am right now just getting a lot of proof.
Yeah, this one feels young, messy.
Yeah.
Feels like a total wine pick.
Yeah. Wow. Well, okay then.
Just complete, like, blindfold and throw a dart. That's the way total wine picks. They're like, give us your 10 next barrels.
Yeah. Well,
They don't even say, give us your 10 best barrels. They're like, give us your 10 next barrels. Whatever's in the pipeline, send us those.
that's your big box store for you.
Yeah, that's why you should shop local. Small.
Oof, gosh, though. Liquor Junction.
Much better.
Yeah.
What do you think?
This is a nose that I don't know if we were actually picking a barrel. I don't even know if I would taste this.
Yeah, there's no way I would pick this.
Right. So I would, if we were actually doing a barrel pick, I would smell this and be like, probably not going to waste my palate on this pour.
Yeah.
But to be fair to what we're doing, the picks of the picks, I'll taste.
Yeah.
Taste and we'll give it a try.
Sure.
Okay, cheers.
On to D.
I'll start with the positive. It has a nice mouthfeel.
I agree.
It does have a nice mouthfeel.
It's just super silky. It must be low proof or something.
But man, it's not. This is not jiving with me.
No. Again, I would never, ever pick this as a barrel pick for myself.
No. It's like if you were to walk in a cornfield and it had just rained and you decided to like lick the rain off of some of the corn husks, that's what this would be.
Yeah. I'm thinking it's a big box store OESO.
Ooh, okay. I
It's
definitely
fruity
think it's E.
and light. Yeah.
OESO.
Yeah.
Ours is way better. Can we not even put this in the well, I guess we should.
It might jive. Yeah. You never know. It's a base. It's a filler. Into the GLENFINITY.
Okay. Goodbye.
Oh, what would you rate D?
2.5.
2.5 out of 5. I agree. That's the rating I had. E, as in whiskey, is for everybody. Yeah. Rock your body.
Yeah.
The unbridled enthusiasm of Jess Smith is on point.
I've never done karaoke, so I don't bust out into random singing song. That's okay. That's what you're here for. There's a balance.
That's what I'm here for.
Your Pillsbury dough mark has since gone away.
Pillsbury whiskey boy mark has disappeared. Don't worry, we can make another.
I'm sure you will.
Just swirl a little too aggressively and on to E.
Ooh, okay. This is different. I don't know.
Yeah. I love the range of flavor that they're capable of, though.
Yeah,
like Four
right.
Roses in general, and why this barrel picking experience and the recipes are so exciting is that the flavors, the aromas are so nuanced and
They
varied
really are.
across the brand. It's super cool.
That's why they don't go crazy with like finishes and all this stuff that a lot of people are doing these days. And there'll be people that'll be like, Four Roses is such a they don't innovate. It's like, well, you don't have to innovate.
Have you ever heard of Four Roses limited edition?
Yeah.
You dingle hop?
Yeah.
Anybody that's saying that is
I've
dumb.
seen people say it.
If you're one of those people, pop off in the comments. We're gonna tussle. Yeah.
Four Roses is why I drink whiskey. The way that
Yeah.
I drink whiskey. Yeah.
Sure.
It got me into this world.
Yeah, it's a great brand. That's not to say everything is a hit, right? We've already had a couple of duds in here, right? So
No. You can't always be perfect.
I beg to differ.
Okay.
I try my darndest, but it's not true.
This is just, it's weird.
Acorn
Acorn.
husk.
Yeah.
Like a crushed acorn on pavement.
It's something
what it smells like.
earthy.
It's just a crushed acorn. It's very
Yeah,
simple. It's
I
one
will agree
noted.
with you. Yeah.
One noted crushed acorn.
But it's not burning me like the other one was.
No, it's another low proof, low tier, something easy.
But there's not a lot going on. It is funky though.
Yeah, it's got a little bit of a wood shop aroma to it.
It does.
Shall we taste?
Yes. Again with the mouthfeel. This is like if you were to eat licorice, like cherry licorice or strawberry licorice, but then there was like that rogue black licorice in there. There's like a mix of licorice.
Potpourri, handful, like you reached into a candy
Yeah.
basket and ate like 5 different types of candies.
Yes.
And you're like,
And there's like that rogue licorice one in there, and you're like, oh man, what the hell?
B mash bill.
You do think B?
Yeah.
Okay.
OBSO. Dropping it. Mic drop.
All right.
It's right there.
Okay.
OBSO.
I'm not even gonna
Everybody
try.
watching knows it's right. OBSO.
I can't wait to find out.
Confidence is key.
Oh, confidence can make you an ass.
We'll see. That was just a gut guess.
I like the gut guess.
I chewed on it enough, that's for sure. I was munching on the thing while you were like pondering you had swallowed your taste, and I was just sitting there chewing on a mouthful of whiskey. 120 proof.
It's got a really nice mouthfeel.
Did we say lower? I think I postured that it was a lower tier on the nose, and now I think it's higher tier now that I've tasted it.
The nose and the palate are not lining up.
Yeah, they didn't.
And
jive.
that would take it out of the running for a barrel pick for me, in particular.
Yeah.
I do prefer the palate over the nose, which is rare for me. Often the nose is the winner.
That is rare.
So
I like it on the palate.
I like it on the palate too. I like your guess too that it's an OBSO.
Yeah. I think somebody that roughly knew what they were doing probably picked it, and they did a pretty good job.
Yeah.
Maybe it's obviously not like my favorite barrel pick of all time from Four Roses, but that's solid. I wouldn't mind having a bottle of that on my shelf, so I'd give that a 4 out of 5 or so. I like it.
I'd give it a 3.
3.
I would not. No.
Wow. We got the first point of contention between the Amongst the Whiskey Writers.
Yeah, this is not a 4. You're crazy.
There may be only one of us by the end of this video, folks. Into the GLENFINITY!
Okay, that was E.
E is done.
Which made you go E!
We're on to F. We're over the hump.
Okay, yeah. This is a lot less stress than the actual barrel picking process.
Yeah.
I wish I could get a little goofy. Everybody's so
we're over the
serious
hump.
and quiet.
Yeah, well, it's serious work.
It is serious
You're
work.
about to spend a pretty hefty stack of cash for, 180 people to hopefully like your taste buds. So, yeah,
It's a lot of
the duty
pressure.
is kind of onerous.
Though, the team that we've gone with, at least my 2 times, I really have enjoyed the tasters, the people, like the team.
Yeah.
I think that, there are different palates that are joining the group, but we can all collectively negotiate and bring the positives to certain ones and the negatives, and nobody gets, super or, angry or whatever
Yeah.
with what the group eventually decides on.
No.
So it's a very nice collaborative process, even though there are palates that are different.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
yeah, I like that experience.
Invariably, there is, one slightly outspoken person that is just in the complete different camp
Well,
of the
always.
barrel pick. And
Yeah.
it's a fun, discussion, right? It turns into a
keeps
discussion.
you honest, yeah.
Makes you revisit things.
It does, yeah. Keeps you curious.
But we never finish the samples at Four Roses. I don't think
You'd
we've
be on
ever
the
finished
floor.
any of the glasses anytime I've picked there.
Usually, I finish one glass, and it's the barrel pick
yeah.
that we choose.
Yeah. That's a hallmark of a
Yeah.
good barrel pick. Is you finish that sample. Yeah, you're right. I probably finished the winner too. Like when we picked the one that I ended up putting my logo on, the Amongst the Whiskey OESQ, I thought that was spectacular, right? It was hair-raising. The hair on my arms, the back of my neck all stood up. I was like, that is one of the best whiskeys I've tasted of all time. And it was the first time that I put my logo on one of the barrel picks that I've done, which just tells you that I stand by it. And so you see that logo,
Yep.
I'm gonna
That's a great bottle.
I'm gonna support that till the day I die if I put my name on it.
Do you think one of your picks is in this lineup? Does he have any of your picks?
It's possible. The person that put together this sample set is from Massachusetts, and so
Could be a Liquor Junction in there somewhere.
It's completely possible.
Wouldn't that be fun? I wonder if he even writes down where they're from, though.
I'm sure. We'll see.
Oh, we're gonna so many unknowns.
I'll have to comb through some old text messages, but I'm sure I could track down the person that put it together for me.
Yeah.
If I needed more details.
Yeah. All right. So there's hope.
On to sample F.
Yes. This is. I don't know about this.
Smells like newspaper.
I saw it. I saw you. It's not. Yeah.
What a boring nose.
It's just maybe I'm getting nose blind.
No, that's a boring nose.
Is it? I'm trying to be nice. Well, let's see if it's boring palate.
All right.
You choose. Ooh. Okay, but here's the thing. There are some positives. It's just leading, for me, it's leading with flat ginger ale.
That's the worst one yet.
But it's probably a B mash bill in my opinion.
Yeah, it's got a tingle to it.
What's K? No, we like K. What's
No way, it's an OBSK.
what's V?
Approachable. V's just tends to be like a.
Could be an OBSV.
I liken the OESV and maybe even OBSV to just a crowd pleaser.
Yeah. Okay. Well,
I'm kind of getting the mint in the linger, though.
yeah, I got a little mint on the nose, but I don't know. I didn't want to say it because I feel like I'm trying to find the F yeast strains. So I don't.
I would trust our gut on that. Which one did we already guess for F, though? Did we say OESF?
It was an OE, so this could be the OB.
This could be the OBSF, yeah.
Or did we say OBSF?
I don't remember.
I don't either. This is why that's why I wanted to write it down.
The callback to the notes, yeah.
Yeah.
The writer knew best. The writer should have written.
Regardless, not my favorite.
No.
So I'm not even gonna take another sip.
2.5 out of 5.
Yeah, not my faves.
Bonk. Away it goes. I feel like we wasted like all of that sample.
It's okay. It's going into the GLENFINITY. Look at how full it is now.
GLENFINITY progress going pretty well.
I wonder how high. Wouldn't it be cool if it like ends up right there?
Yeah, that would be cool. I think akin to how a spittoon is supposed to look, this is how your spit cup should look when you're tasting really thoughtfully and with the attempt to keep a sober mind.
Yep.
Ain't nothing but a G thing.
That looks like a circle with an arrow.
It does look like a circle with an arrow. What do you see, comment section? G? Or spiral circle with an arrow at the end of it? My mind didn't see that. I saw G.
Did you?
Right away. Yeah.
I don't. Maybe it's just because it's inverted. I don't know. Okay.
Okay. No, this is G.
Go okay.
I like this one.
What do you like about it?
Spice forward.
Yeah.
Vanilla forward. Creaminess.
Yeah.
Got that buttercream frosting thing kind of going
Oh,
on. I bet it's going to have a good palate.
Oh,
it's going to have a good mouthfeel.
You never know.
I feel like the nose feel can sometimes be a tell for the mouth feel.
Okay.
And I get some crazy looks and responses sometimes when I talk about nose feel.
It makes sense to me.
There's a feeling of the liquid, like
There's a texture in your nose.
It's a aerosolized liquid that is flowing through your nostrils. There's a feeling to that.
Aerosolized?
Yeah, aerosolized. That's what happens when you have a glass of whiskey, right? The alcohol is vaporizing and forming a bulb above it, and so it's like an aerosol. It's particles of alcohol and aroma floating up out of your glasses, which is why Glencairns are such a great tasting vessel.
Yes.
It captures some of that vapor. On the nose?
Yeah, this is creamy, vanilla, a little proofy. I think my nose is getting a little tired.
Jess is venturing into her shirt to reset the nose. That's a good practice if you've never done it before. Smell yourself so that you're better at smelling what's around you. It's like a ground truth. Oh yeah, I stink.
A little cinnamon too.
Like candied cinnamon?
No, maybe like sugary.
Proper spice?
Sugary cinnamon. Did you ever have like those little containers that were weirdly shaped and it was sugar and cinnamon mixed together, and Mom would be like, "You want toast in the morning?" You'd be like, "Yeah." And she'd be like, "Here's some cinnamon sugar toast." No? Okay.
No.
Well, that's what I get. Yeah.
It wasn't this bougie. I got
There are people that are probably watching this and being like, "I totally know what little
They're not
weird thing you're talking about."
No, yeah, it's lost on me.
Yeah, that's not the first, won't be the last.
This is savory.
Okay, let's try. Let's see what the palate says.
Onto the palate.
Good thing the lid was on.
Oops.
You do not play with whiskey. What'd you get on the palate?
This is why we can't have nice things.
This is why you can't have nice. It's creamy.
It did end up having the mouthfeel that I thought it would, based on the nosing experience.
So those aligned.
It's missing some wow factor, but it's built up of good parts. It has some maraschino cherry juice, cinnamon red hots kind of finish to it.
Yeah. The finish is what is taking away from my experience with this one.
Yeah.
A little.
It's like almost there. It's built up of good parts. I can tell it's good whiskey.
Yeah.
It's just not hitting in a way that's making me go, I want to drink more of that.
Yeah. Would you put this on like a contender list for a barrel pick, would you say?
Sure. Yeah.
I think I would.
Yeah. It's a solid, like, if we can't find something better than this, I'd be satisfied.
People would like it,
Yeah.
It's nice. I get even more graham cracker now, which I always like to find.
I was gonna comment on the fact that it evolves.
It's
definitely
evolving,
which is high praise when we do longer form whiskey reviews. Those kind of evolutions, those long form evolutions that weave in new flavors that are still cohesive and not too rushed to change, that will elevate a drinking experience of a single glass of whiskey.
I love it when a single glass can take you on a journey.
For the patient observer, yeah. It's a
Makes
it's a
you more
wonderful thing.
patient,
Yep. It's up there for,
It's very approachable.
yeah. I feel like it's a cooled down OB.
Yeah.
It's probably a B mashable, but it's been cooled by maybe where it was stored or something.
Yeah. Maybe a lower tier.
Great mouthfeel. Love the way it sits on the tongue.
Yeah. It's good.
It's okay. I wouldn't pick it.
But you put it on the contender list.
Yeah, but I think like A was probably better.
Was absolutely better.
Rating?
I'm between a 3.5 and a 4.
I think it can hang in a 4. It's
You
got a
think?
great confectioner sugar. It smells like pancakes, waffle breading. It's
Okay.
super complex. I think if you gave this its proper
More time.
it's gonna make a 4.
I would agree with you. Okay. So it could be a 4 if I had more to pour.
Ha! G's up there, folks.
G is good.
Good recipe.
Yes.
What recipe is it?
OBS V.
Ooh, OBSV. Yes, great call.
Yeah.
Absolutely great call. That's a really good guess. I like that a lot. I'm not even going to wager another one because she's probably right. H? How now, brown cow?
Oh.
Is that allowed? Can you say that? Is
I don't
there, like
know.
some undertones to
I
that?
don't know. Everything.
I don't
has
remember
an,
the origin.
Everybody gets offended about everything. So just say it. Who cares?
H it is.
Woohoo!
You know what I switched to?
What?
The theme song of Inspector Gadget.
Oh, you do. That's hilarious.
Quirks of amongst the whiskey coming out in the blind.
Yeah.
Ooh, watch your elbow.
You're the one
Not
who keeps
enough-
moving.
There's not enough elbow room in this YouTube screen.
This whiskey's making me hot.
Stop it! I'm trying to nose here.
Who drinks with their left hand?
Me, always.
No.
Yeah, the right hand's for writing. I'm writing and nosing at the same time.
Oh, okay. What are you getting on the nose?
Nilla wafers,
Okay.
like the real flaky kind.
Yeah. I think my nose is tired.
Well, wake it up. You want some espresso?
Yeah, I do.
I don't have any.
I know. It's more earthy. It's gentler. Proof is still there.
Oh, smell it through your shirt.
No, that's going to make me confused. It smells like laundry.
Doesn't work, folks. Don't try this at home. Linen.
Well, I wonder why that is.
No, like legit. That was not through my shirt.
Are you sure?
Legit, not through my shirt. It smells like linen.
Okay.
This isn't linen. This is like cotton and polyester and.
Linen. I know it's not like linen, but it's okay.
Yeah.
I get anise.
Anise.
Mm-hmm.
Anisette.
Let's try it. Let's see what it tastes like.
Does Baphomet herself present the anise
I do.
on the palate?
More fruity here for me.
Mm.
But also, there's like a funky, roasted, slightly charred, like baking spice thing going on.
Go off.
It's interesting. It tastes almost a little bit like someone dumped like artificial sweetener in it, though. There's something super sweet that just doesn't taste.
Sucralose.
Yeah, thank you. That type of taste is happening in my mouth at the moment.
Yeah. I get like a lollipop sweetness.
Maybe that's what
Kind
it
of
is.
synthetic, yeah.
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 I will say though that all of these pours have consistently been creamy as all cream.
Yeah.
They've all been creamy.
Yeah.
Oh.
Do you have a favorite Dum Dum flavor?
Do I have a favorite Dum Dum flavor? No. I have one that I don't like.
Root beer.
No, I like root beer. Who doesn't like root beer Dum Dums? Cream soda's great too.
See, she
Yeah.
does have a favorite.
I hate orange.
Yeah, that checks. Cream soda though. Cream soda Dum Dum.
I'm pretty sure there's a cream soda Dum Dum.
Sure. Root beer is.
You like root beer?
Yeah, I posed it to see if it was.
Yeah.
If you were on the like side or the hate side of it.
I love root beer, so I would gladly have a lolly of root beer.
Final thoughts on H.
Now I'm thinking about Dum Dums. It's okay.
It's okay.
The mouth feels really nice. The tastes are just weird and kind of disjointed.
Yeah, like it's not a single barrel.
It might
like
not,
it's a blend.
I mean, that's what it's coming across as.
Yeah.
It's just confusing me. The mouth feels great.
Do you think it's like a mix-up of yeast and mash bill? Like it's a...
Maybe. Or it could be just a barrel that went bad.
Yeah.
It's a bad barrel.
Yeah. Which they do remove from the barrel pick program.
They do.
If like 5 people pass on a specific barrel, I think they throw it into like the
Right. It does go
tan
through a
label
vetting.
blend. Which is kind of cool. Rating?
3.
3. Yeah.
Goodbye.
Nice try, H.
2 more.
Woohoo! Feeling very musical today.
When are you not?
GLENFINITY is really filling up now. GLENFINITY progress, folks. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. That thing is getting pretty full. It's going to reach the bulb of the Amongst the Whiskey Glen there.
That's the goal.
And then we'll spin it up and taste it. Maybe. If we're
Maybe.
feeling brave.
I'm brave. You don't have to be brave with 4 roses.
No. 4 Roses makes it easy to sip with no reservations.
I agree.
Hey-o!
There's something going on there.
That's a nice nose.
Yeah.
This would be one I would put a star up in the corner of the page as I go through my tasting.
Okay.
I would put
Your
a star
process.
to say, taste this.
Yeah.
And definitely a front runner nose.
What do you like about it?
There's some level of like an it factor with bourbon specifically. I feel like rye is a little more straightforward, but with bourbon there's this underlying cohesiveness that is really important for me. I think part of it is I can almost tell that this is going to have a good mouthfeel. There are absolutely 0 faults with it, so no jagged edges. I think it harkens a little bit back to my nose feel comment where I'm almost drawing a shape of how the whiskey is landing in my brain. I'm drawing with my mind a shape for this whiskey, and this one is very rounded. There's no jagged edges.
Okay,
it's not like high flying, low flying, high flying, low flying that looks like a sawtooth.
Yeah.
And that sawtooth profile often will hit the nose and the palate in a very harsh way.
Yeah.
And this is more round. It's this fluffy floating cloud of bliss.
Ooh. I like it. I'm getting some chocolate tones on this one. Some like milk chocolate.
Nice.
You know that I love the milk chocolate tones.
Of course. That said, it's kind of slumping off.
A little bit.
Linen, oak, gone.
There's a lot of oak in this.
Yeah.
This is oaky.
Either high age, probably high age, because I don't think it's high proof and high tier.
Yeah.
Maybe like a 10 plus year from years past. Again, these samples are a little bit old, so.
Yeah. And we don't know the fill levels of his bottles.
This is true. I think they were all fresh cracks.
Were they?
Yeah.
Oh. All right, let's try.
Taste.
Cheers. What's the yeast strain that's floral?
Q.
Q? Is this a Q?
Yeah.
It's like hay on the linger.
Hay is for horses.
Hay is... Hay, it should have been H.
Yeah. You get just kind of a plain bourbon,
Yeah.
caramel, molasses,
It's a dry finish. My tongue is...
typical profile, and yeah,
That finish, like the back of my tongue is like
crying out.
parched.
Yeah, there's like a zap factor to this one where it's like you
Yeah.
get electrocuted on your tongue.
Yeah.
It's like a nice shock. You're like, ooh, what did you just do to me? And then you're like, I don't really like what you just did to me.
I think it's an E mash bill.
Okay.
I do.
OESQ.
I think it's an OESQ.
Rating?
3.
I'll give it a little more because of how great the nose was. It's following through a little bit on the palate for me
Okay.
with some chocolate tones.
Yeah.
I'll give it a 3.5. Yeah.
Okay. That's fair.
And it's a good fit for the GLENFINITY.
It is. Who will reach that fill line?
Yeah.
It's going to.
Oh, yeah. We got to put like a micro drop of J in.
We just have to enjoy Jay. Yeah. I think Jay is going to be the winner.
Wow.
Yeah.
Bold.
Well, we don't get to go to N, so...
Bold prediction. And our 10th and final sample, J. Recipe is on screen for you faithful viewers. We made it, Jess. Hard work is nearly over.
I'm ready for a nap.
This was more fun than a barrel pick, though.
It was more fun than a barrel pick.
I feel like we got to let loose a little bit.
I feel like all of the times I've wanted to be like, this is so good out loud in that tasting room, I get to do here. It's pent up barrel picking energy.
No filter. No filter barrel pick. That's what's happening right
no
here.
filter.
This is a no filter barrel pick.
That would be a hot mess. If you got like a bunch of people in that room together with no filters on, you would be in there for hours.
I think that's what Mandy typically has to deal with.
It sounds like it, actually.
We're just not those people.
No, we're not. We're very structured and intentional. At least during barrel picks. Clearly not here.
If you've done a barrel pick before, let us know down in the comments what
Yeah.
your experience was.
This I'm getting more like a lemon, like a soft lemon type curd going on.
Lemon meringue.
Yeah, there's more.
It's custardy.
It is custardy. This is the first time I've really gotten a little bit of citrus on the nose.
The bold punch of like walnut.
Ooh.
It's woody, but not in like a
Yeah.
traditional oak
Yeah.
sense. Not in the way that I described the wood shop earlier. It's just like a refined, oiled walnut.
Yeah.
Like it's furniture grade wood.
Yeah. Yeah, I like that. I don't mind it. It's
Buttercream frosting right there.
yeah. I'd be curious to taste this actually with like a fresh nose and a fresh palate. I think it might stand up to the first pour that we had of the day. So maybe. I like it. Buttery and
too.
Creamy. I do like it.
Bold, old. Great Four Roses.
Yeah. Okay.
Let's taste.
Cheers. Wow. That's not bad. That's pretty good.
That's a big bold one.
It is big bold.
Yeah.
I'm getting cream soda though. I'm getting a lot of cream soda on this. I'm getting like vintage ice cream parlor vibes.
I really like this one.
Yeah. I wonder what it is.
The only recipe we haven't guessed is OESV.
OESV. Do you think it's an e-mash bill though?
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think we got something else wrong along the way.
I'm sure we got more than one thing wrong.
This is true.
I would be curious to taste it on a less tired.
Yeah, 10 recipes all at once is really hard to do.
Yeah.
No way around that.
Yeah.
Which is why I did the bracket style for my other tasting,
Smart.
where I was only doing 2 samples head to head per day.
That's smart.
Yeah.
Yeah. Keep you fresh.
So, if you want to follow that recipe, use the template that I have linked in the website. This is nice. I definitely feel, I feel like sipping this one.
4 out of 5. I enjoy. It's definitely a bee mash bill though. I'm getting a lot of that baking spice. More black pepper too. There's some black pepper going on.
Is this our OBSK?
I don't know. Then what would A be?
That's what we
A
thought
was-
OBSK was, yeah.
A was OBSK.
You want to retaste A?
Yeah. Oh,
You gotta drink yours. That's it.
you could do like no, yeah. Nicholas.
And just like that, the GLENFINITY is at the Amongst the Whiskey Glenfill level. That's going to be fun to enjoy. But first, we are going to revisit A. This is very common to do with first samples in a tasting flight. You, with a fresh palate, sometimes get wowed by the fact that your taste buds are, for the first time today, tasting whiskey.
Yeah, I don't know. This one was pretty great.
So, we will revisit A for posterity.
I pull my leg.
Yeah.
Arm.
With how much we enjoyed it on the first go-around, it was a no-brainer to revisit. Nose still wow factor?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Although I can tell that my nose has gone through 10 barrel proof pours at this point. I can tell.
The nose knows.
Well, it just turns things into more, it's just stingy is the best way that I can describe it. Like just the alcohol becomes more evident with each smell I take.
Sure.
Yeah. The nose hairs are being burnt slightly.
You got creme brulee nose hairs.
Creme brulee nose hairs. That's a bad visual.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, God.
Torching the nose hairs.
No. It would not smell good. All right, let's taste it. That's the best pour out of all 10.
Is this old school OESV?
Ooh.
And J is OBSK?
I like that. I like that. This is so, it doesn't compare to the other ones that we've had.
Right.
So I'd be curious. Yeah.
Is it old, like from
Right.
the great runs of OESV
Right,
of like
which we were talking
2019, 2020, 2021? Is it a high tier? Is it a tier 6 OESV?
It could be.
The trouble is I don't remember, like, I have no clue what any of these are. I don't know if they trended towards tier 6s, if they trended towards tier 1s. I just know that there's 10 recipes here, that's it.
Yeah.
I'm leaning towards OESV on A now.
OESV for A, okay.
And OBSK for J.
I'm sticking with OBSK for A.
Ooh, one of us will be right. I look forward to seeing who it is.
Yes.
I mean, I think we both had that. Like, I had OBSK for A in my brain from the moment I lifted it to my ears.
Yeah.
It has wow factor. It still does have wow factor.
Yeah.
Would you agree, or is it, do you think, rivaled by anything else in the lineup?
The only thing that could rival this would be J, in my opinion. And I still think the nose on A was better than J. But that's why I wanted to...
A is better drinking.
It's better... the palette is not like any other palette that we've had, and I don't know why that is.
A is definitely still the king.
Yeah, it stands out.
That's the pick.
That's the pick. A is the pick. So whoever picked that, good job.
A is the Amongst the Whiskey team selection. So, shall we get into reveals then? She's still enjoying A. How could you not? Do the honors, Jess?
Or do you want to do the honors?
No, let's see it.
Oh, he really like.
Well, with tabs and everything. Pull tabs on the flight results. Very nice attention to detail. Yeah.
Okay, are you ready?
I'm ready.
So A you thought was...
Originally OBSK, and I completely changed my tune to OESV, which is redonkulous.
It is OESQ.
Which is exactly what we just picked for Amongst the Whiskey. OESQ, my favorite recipe of recent.
Wow,
like
that's
the only
really
one that
good.
I put my name on.
So it's a 9-year, 2-month-old, and you'll have to help me because you.
My pick is 9-year, 2 months old as well.
Oh my God! Is this your pick? Is this your pick? Is this your pick?
5E. No, it's from the same warehouse, the same rick, one floor lower. That's ridiculous. No wonder I liked this.
That is awesome.
That is awesome.
We need to have some of that now.
Yeah, that is awesome. That was the favorite. OESQ, look at that.
OESQ.
And that was our most recent favorite from our latest barrel pick. That's redonkulous. That's awesome. OESQ is having a revival. Look at that. It's not all OBSK or OESB now. OESQ, folks. You heard it here first. That is the new favorite of 2025, apparently.
Yeah. Okay. Wow. Okay. On to B.
B was...
I don't remember what we guessed. Had we written it down? B was OESV.
Oh, B was OESV, and that was a dud. That was a dud of all duds. We did not like B at all.
Okay, it's a 10-year, 4-month. You gotta help me with these.
TN 21 1F. It was a tier 1. It was the first floor.
Okay.
That was a dud of all duds.
Yeah. Well, OESF.
OESV.
OESV. Sorry, OESV. Okay, next. C.
C.
Is OESO.
OESO. Did we get that one right? I don't remember.
So it's a 9-year, 4-month, tier 6.
Tier 6. C was good. We liked C.
We did like C.
Yeah.
Okay. D was OBSF. It's a 10-year, 7-month, and it's a tier 5.
I think we said that one was minty.
Oh, no, sorry. It's a tier 6. No, it's a tier 5. E was OBSK.
My favorite recipe. Arguably my favorite recipe.
Yeah.
And from the OBSK recipe, I think the most magical thing for me was the tier 6 QS88 that we did together. Right?
Yep.
Yeah. Do we know where this one was from?
This is QS88 tier 5.
No way.
Yeah,
is it from the same run? The same warehouse?
Yeah.
QS... Folks, that is sick. We have selected a barrel from QS88. We picked a tier 6 in a similar age range, so that was a great run.
All right, on to the next.
Wow. I can't believe E was OBSK.
Yeah.
We got that so wrong, didn't we?
We did. Okay. F is OBSO.
OBSO.
Oh, 11-year, 1 month.
That is an old Four Roses right there.
You think?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, because, usually it's like between 8 and 10 years that you find. Yeah.
So this must have been an older pick when they still had some hyper-aged stock.
Tier 2.
Tier 2. Those tend to run longer. Those can go to those
that makes
extra
sense,
age
it's lower.
statements.
Yeah. Okay, G is OESK.
OESK on G.
Yeah.
Very interesting. That was our spiral circle with the pointed arrow, or maybe it's G, I don't know.
It's a 9-year, 4-month, tier 6.
Tier 6. Look at the tier 6s in this lineup. That's cool.
Yeah. Okay, H.
H.
OBSV.
OBSV.
9-year, 7-month. Yeah, SV.
Let's go. I think we nailed that one.
Yeah.
I think that was an OBSV guess. Did we guess that?
I don't know.
H?
I can't remember. Okay, I.
Hey!
OBSQ.
OBSQ! Very interesting.
10-year, 9-month, tier 3.
Tier 3. The blind humbles all.
It does umbrella. It really does. Okay. Last one.
Last one, J. We really liked this one.
Not as much as A, though.
Not as much as A, but this was good.
Okay. I'm going to be really mad if it's an E Mashville.
Might be.
J is OESF.
Oh my gosh!
Our 2 favorites were E Mashvilles.
Look at that.
Wow. Okay, so this is a 10-year, 8-month, tier 5. Wow. We didn't pick any B. Wow.
You know what that goes to prove? It goes to prove that mash bill and yeast, though they play a role, are less important than the quality of the single barrel itself.
Yes.
Which is why we go to Four Roses to pick single barrels and not just say, oh, give us the next OBSK.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, give us the next OESV. You have to go and taste them.
You do have to go and taste
Because the barrel is more important. The quality of the wood, just how it matured, how it turned out. Yes, there might be generalizations that you can make for the Four Roses mash bills, recipes, etc. But at the end of the day, they all have a little bit of an X factor to them. They all have a little bit of magic. Mm-hmm. While whiskey is maybe 30% science, it's 70% magic. Nobody can control what happens with weather, barrels, where it's stored. You can attempt to study it, attempt to sway it in the right direction. But at the end of the day, I think the single barrel is the most magical thing in whiskey.
Yeah, I would agree with you. I'm very humbled today.
Did you enjoy this tasting?
I did. It was a lot of fun.
Do you want to taste our GLENFINITY?
I do want to taste. What kind of question is that?
That's what the people want to see. They want to see what the GLENFINITY tastes like. I will give it the most gentle swirl of all time so that the liquid doesn't leave the glass. This looks spectacular.
It's very dark. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you're combining a wonderful proportion of all great whiskeys. There were no duds. There were no proper duds. Even the 2.5 we gave
I forget which one.
B a 2.5, I think, perhaps. Yeah. Even that one, it's not a dud at the end of the day. Like, it's still drinkable whiskey. And so the GLENFINITY probably should taste good.
Okay, let's try it.
Do the honors.
Oh God, this is so full.
Yeah, try not to spill. You have a Pillsbury Dough whiskey on your shirt, too.
Pillsbury Dough, girl. That doesn't work. Okay. Mmm.
We're going to be nursing this the rest of the day. Mm-hmm.
Like, it's a little funky in the middle, but like the bookends of that is really it's really lovely. The middle's weird.
It kind of works.
It does, but like the middle is kind of like where it reveals itself that it's it's blended randomly by us. I think the middle reveals the truth, but then the start is so creamy and the end is very lingerie and velvety and like coating and chewy.
Do you think it just needs a little Four Roses Limited? Would that improve things?
I will never say no to that.
Let's find out. It just so happens that I have a little bit of 2024 Four Roses Limited Edition right here. So let's see if we can improve the GLENFINITY with this.
Mm.
Why not? So, Jess.
So, Nick.
You be the taste tester.
Okay.
Improved blend or not? Well, did we kill it?
I think we took away something.
We ruined the blend with Four Roses
You
Limited.
tell me, though. You tell me.
I would believe it. It's possible.
Yeah.
I mean, this is some hyper-age stuff. This
Yeah.
is not your typical Four Roses.
And I think with hyper-age stuff, the takeaway is the mouthfeel. What I'm getting.
Interesting.
And I think sometimes with hyper-age stuff, because it's super oaked, you can remove some of the creaminess.
Oh, gosh. What have we done?
No, that was your idea. I just don't know with it. You tell me, though. It's still really good.
That's really good. What do you mean we took away from this?
I just remember the first sip I had of the OG Glenfinity was just so creamy. The second one, it could not. Maybe it's not because of that. You still think it's a cream bomb? Because I think
I can't wipe the smile off my face.
Okay, fine. It's okay. I'm splitting hairs.
Which is just what we do on amongstthewhiskey.com with our deep dive honest reviews. You can see me being silly upside down in this Glen because there's so much whiskey in it.
It's a ridiculous amount.
It's a ridiculous volume of whiskey. I think we're gonna be able to enjoy the rest of our day with this glass right here. This was a spectacular tasting. Favorites
so
from the lineup, still A and J?
Still A and J.
The bookends.
Yeah,
really
bookends.
interesting results.
Yeah.
And proof that, once again, recipe, although interesting, I don't think is the full story.
No, I was certain that we would at least choose one of B. Mashville, and we have chosen none. So, again, humbled by this experience.
What do you think about our success rate? How many recipes did we get right versus wrong? You, our dear watchers, what did you think of this series? Was it the most entertaining thing you've ever seen on Earth, or was it just rambling of two broken whiskey tasters?
Option B.
Feel free to press option B down below. There'll be tons of great links down in the description. Make sure to check those out. Like, subscribe, like we do on YouTube. Appreciate you for tuning in. This was the most fun tasting I've done in a long time.
It was a lot of fun. Yeah, it was.
Well, that's going to do it for today. Until next time, my friends, keep it amongst the whiskey. Oh, it spilled. There was a lot in there.
Oh my.